Hi, we're Glasspirits.
And welcome to Ska Rock with DJ Rex. Today is October 26, 2017, and it is finally our special guest, Glasspirits, with Joanna Glass.
Hey, everyone.
And Abe Perez.
Hello.
And we're going to have a great discussion about their music, how they met, where they're going now, upcoming concerts, and of course, their music themselves. How about we play a little bit of Strangelove? How's that sound?
Yeah.
Let's get right onto it. Yeah. What's the history behind that song? Let's get a little information behind that.
Well, Joanna's the one that thought of that, so she'd be the best one to answer that.
Well, Depeche Mode is one of my favorite bands, and I wanted to try it out. I played him the original music video. He wasn't very fond of the 80s synth pop new wave vibe. He's more into like rock and hard rock and classic rock.
Right.
But then, he indulged me, and then we went and tried it out. And he, I had my own thing, my own version of playing it, and then he put his spin on it too, on the drums, and he really got into it. And what you hear now is our collaboration on that.
Nice. All right. And you have any comments behind that?
Well, yeah. I was thinking in my own head, it'd be a cold day in hell before I play that song. And
right.
When we got down there and I heard her version of doing it, her arrangement,
right,
and she let me put my 2 cents in, like she even said, I looked like a mad scientist. I was all into it after about 10 minutes.
All right. Let's take a listen to it. This is Strangelove by Glasspirits on Ska Rock with DJ Rex. Stay right tuned. Very nice. That was a very great song. How long did it take you guys to record that? Like, how many takes it took?
We did probably 2 takes with ABE'S drums, like per song, and then I did my own overdubs on my own time. So
right.
Usually when I do the vocals, I'll do no more than 5 takes. But for many of the songs are actually scratch vocals, so yeah.
Oh boy!
But not that one, yeah.
And is this just like your guys' first album?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Together.
Oh,
He's
together.
recorded with other bands, and I've recorded other projects, so we have experience already recording.
Yeah, we were talking like before the show started. You said you've been with a lot of bands. Such as like what was
Yankee Rose.
Yep.
We played a lot with bands like Van Halen and Quiet Riot.
Mm-hmm.
We were among the top 10 bands that played the Strip back in that time, and were able to pack places like the Whiskey and no pre-sale, pay to play, none of that. Because back then the big bands would pack the venues.
And what about your background, like music? Like, what bands have you played with, Joanne?
Well, no bands that were really famous. Most of my background comes from classical music and just being in orchestras, being in chamber groups, and being a record producer, having my own recording studio facility where I would record other people. And I was also a music director at a church as well. So I've had
that's quite a change from
I still did like the rock band thing, had a few bands and stuff, but not nearly as much as Abe. So
oh right. And so how did the band started? Like, how'd you guys meet? Like, what's your history behind like how you guys met and how the band kind of grew what it is now?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I love this background music too. It's very festive.
Yeah.
Okay, so
get something out there.
I was actually sick one day at work and I had the flu. I was really bored and I was like, man, I haven't been in a band in like a couple years. And so I hit up a couple people on Craigslist. Look, you want to see us live, track us on bandsintown.com. If you like our content, leave a comment, subscribe, like, follow. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Tell us in the comments what you're going to do. How are you going to make it?
There'll be times when my crimes will seem almost unforgivable. I give in to sin because you have to make this life livable. But when you think I've had enough from your sea of love, I'll take more.